Hi guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day and welcome to a new video on the channel. Well, I'm back with uploading after a week-long ban from YouTube. I'll update you a bit on the situation in tomorrow's video, but I thought what better way to come back than to have a response from Pyrocynical about the allegations brought up in my last video. In my last video that wasn't deleted, that is. For you who are not up to speed yet, Ivory made some tweets that brought up that Pyrocynical allegedly groomed a 15-year-old with some thick furry porn. Obviously, there's more to the situation, but you can check that out in my previous video. So my conclusion in that video was that either Pyrocynical's allegations were completely false, or Pyro probably didn't know the other person's age. And what do you know? I was right. So let's get into the response from Pyrocynical that he posted on his subreddit. Hey gamers, I would like to take this opportunity to address a false allegation recently made against me on Twitter. As some of you may have seen, it has been claimed back in 2016 when I was 19 years old that I groomed an individual who was 15 years old at the time. I want to set the record straight with you all and share the truth. This accusation is 100% false and incredibly irresponsible. He never once disclosed the fact that he was 15 at the time these exchanges commenced. He didn't include his age in the bio until he was 16, but I was not on Twitter between the 28th December 2016 until the 29th of June 2017, as I was suspended. Moreover, individuals have since come forward contending that Ivory would be disingenuous about his age to proactively gain entry to other fantasy roleplay groups. So like expected, Pyrocynical says he didn't know the age of Ivory, which is further confirmed by the Imgur link, as it shows that the individual was previously trustworthy in this situation, saying that Ivory often said he was 18. So the conclusion I'm getting from this is that Pyro, like he said, was probably into some weird fetish shit. But that was something people knew about him at this point in time. But he never knew the other person he had a conversation with was 15 years old. But let's go further into the statement. I'm really confused by Ivory's inconsistency. There's evidence to suggest that he has engaged in fantasy roleplay with other individuals similar in age to me. This individual was also not aware of Ivory's age at the time, but in this particular example it was Ivory who very much initiated and directed the roleplay. After Ivory alleged that I groomed him, this individual then reached out to him to apologize for any hurt he may have inadvertently caused him, to which Ivory responded, "No, you're fine, I don't care." During this interview mentioned earlier, he was confronted with this evidence that he sent kink art to someone else. He initially claims it was him, but then backtracks, claiming he has no recollection. I'm not here to personally attack anyone. I just want to clear my name. Being falsely accused has been extremely stressful, and it's such a serious issue, I feel it has to now be addressed. All this being said, I will kindly ask my fans to not call out Ivory nor direct any negativity this way. I don't want to play any part in fueling or perpetuating hate. I just want to share the truth. Close this chapter, move forward, and return to doing what I love, making unfunny videos. So yeah, it's a bit sus that Ivory also talked to other people on the same subject matter, thick furry porn, but didn't care in the other situation, but just for the situation that may give him some internet fame, he cares all of a sudden. So yeah, I do think Ivory is using Pyrocynical in the situation for some kind of fame he could earn. Next to that, Pyrocynical not knowing the age of the other individual, while Ivory even said he was 18 probably, does not make Pyrocynical the bad guy in this situation. Yes, Pyro is so into some weird shit, but it doesn't look like he groomed a minor. And let's focus on the word groomed for one moment. Even after all the evidence came out, there's not a single allegation saying something in the line of grooming. The word grooming means, according to the dictionary, the action by a pedophile of preparing child for a meeting, especially via internet chat room, with the intention of committing a sexual offense. Or well, the practice of brushing and cleaning the coat of a horse, dog or other animal. And I didn't see Pyrocynical either wanting to meet this child for a sexual offense or brush his horse. So I didn't see both happening. Not once in the conversation does it seem like Pyrocynical wants to act on the situation that the other is a minor. And in the interview Pyro talked about in his statement, this was also addressed. Roll the clip.
Did he ever ask you for nudes?
No.
No. So here's what I'm not understanding. And how were you groomed? Because you don't need to be groomed for this to be wrong. Let me tell you something right now. If this conversation itself, you know, assuming it took place, and it's looking like it did, is completely inappropriate for adult to have with a child. But the grooming thing, that brings it to a whole new level. I mean, now we're talking about people that are, you know, not just having a dirty conversation with an underage person, but plan to do something about it. I mean, is it really fair that you use the word grooming? And if that's true, if you feel that's true, Where was this going?
I'm not like, I don't know.
So Ivory kinda confesses that he didn't know the real definition of grooming. So this means the allegations was not grooming, but inappropriate talk with a minor, which in combination with Pyrocynical not knowing the real age of Ivory as everything occurred on the internet, sets Pyro free completely in my opinion. What do you guys think? So in conclusion, Pyro is into some weird fetish shit, but all in all, he's probably innocent in this situation. So with that said, I want to ask you all to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification and leave a like on the video. Thank you all for watching and hopefully see you tomorrow in the video where I'm going to address my concerns about the channel.